talk about strings. Strings are used for storing text, and a string variable contains a collection of characters surrounded by a set of double quotes. And an example, if we want to create a variable of type string and assign it a value, we can do it in two ways. One, we can say string greeting is hello, again in double quotes. Another way of declaring or constructing a string is we can say string greeting is new string, and then we supply hello into this constructor. Okay, notice that similarity between how we can create a string and how we could create an object from previous lecture. So which means that string is also a class type. So constructing a string, you can actually use the new constructor, just like creating a new object of another class. So however, the first way is a bit more common to do. So string length, as I mentioned earlier, a string in Java is an actual object which contains methods that can perform certain operation on strings. Okay, remember we said the objects know stuff, they can actually do stuff. So do stuff part is the methods. So one common method of string is the length. The length of a string can be found with the length method. And then we could use it like this. Say we have a string called alphabet, and then calling alphabet.length will output 26. Of course, we say the length of the alphabet is 26. All right, there are some other methods that we could do. This is only a small list of other methods that string has. So to see a few more that could be interesting are, say we have a string text, which is hello world. Calling text dot to uppercase by the name suggests that it will output hello world all caps, and text dot to lowercase would do the opposite, which all letters will be lowercase. Another interesting one is char at 0, which will return the character at index 0, which in this case it will output age. And here's another one, index of O will return the index of first occurrence of letter O, or the character O, which in this case is 4. All right, so another one is the index of F. If you notice here that it outputs -1 because the hello world does not contain F. So let's see this in the editor. All right, so here we have a Java class called alphabet, where we construct an alphabet string with all the letters from A to Z. And then we can also print the length of the alphabet is, then we can call the alphabet length. So let's see if this program works, and then we can move on to the other things. Oops, I need this. There you go. The length of the alphabet is 26. Okay, so to test some of our string method that we just learned, so I can do the alphabet dot index of. Okay, so you can say, tell me what is the index of C. Okay, so it will find the first C and it will tell me the index of that. There we go. So index of C is 2. And then I can also say, just gonna copy this. All right, so what is the index of KLM? So will this work? Yes, it will give me if it finds KLM, it will give me the starting index of the set of characters. Okay, so the starting position of KLM is 10. Just one more thing we could do what is the index of lowercase q? Let's say q. All right, so in this case, it doesn't exist, so that's why we get -1. All right, so another one we can do is pl alphabet dot char at. So you can basically say, give me the, I'm just gonna put a random number. Give me the character at index 5. All right. The index 5, we have letter lowercase f. All right. So we can also do alphabet dot to upper case. Okay, so I'm gonna call to uppercase on it, and then we'll see what happens. All right. So to uppercase, it did convert all of the letters to uppercase. But one thing I want to know is this a permanent change? So what do you think about that? Do you think that if I print the alphabet itself, do I still have the original one, or it's all already converted to uppercase? Okay, so that's one way to find out. I'm going to read on. If you notice that it did not change the original, so it's important to know that the original one is still has not been changed. And then okay, we'll discuss the reasons a little later. Okay, I can do one more alphabet, then I can say dot to lowercase, and then see what happens. I'm also doing one more thing. I'm gonna print the original alphabet again to see what's going on. Has that made a permanent change? All right, so as you can see, this one is to uppercase. This is the original string. This is to all lowercase, and then this is the original one again. All right, so go ahead and try this on your own.